Hey guys, how you going? Hope you're having an awesome day. Just thought I'd jump in and go through a little exercise, mainly being guided because of a session that I had this morning in one of my groups where we played around with energy fields and felt into what it felt like to split our energy, which is actually what we do on a regular basis. So I thought that I would play with you guys online. You guys can actually have a little feel into this, especially when you watch the replay, and get to really feel into your energy, and also how you can be depleted of energy simply by doing everyday things. So firstly, what I want you to do is I want you to just kind of sit here like what I'm doing. Then I want you to think into the future. Okay, so as you think into the future, can you feel your energy immediately split from you and go into the future? Okay, now I want you to grab that energy and bring that back from the future. So bring that energy back from the future to now. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is think about your childhood and something that happened in the past. So then think about it instantly. As you think about something that happened in the past, you feel your energy split and go down to there. And now can you see how we can get quite tired from thinking about stuff in the future and then stuff in the past? I'm going to get you to leave that energy in the past. Now I'm going to get you to split your energy again and go into the future. Okay, so as you go into the future, can you feel quite drained? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling quite lightheaded because you have literally just taken your energy from being normal to flat, and you've actually spread it out across pretty much your whole lifetime of trying to control the future and still thinking about stuff that happened in the past. So again, what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to grab the energy from the future and then bring it into here. So don't think about the future and bring it right here. And then grab the energy from the past, from your childhood, and bring it into here. And I want you just to focus right on me. And now I want you to call in any other energy that you have sent anywhere around the world. So Facebook, friends, family, places. I'm going to get you to call it all in and ask all your energy to come back from wherever you've split it around the world. And you will start to feel, I don't know if you can feel it, but my heart's starting to race. You will start to feel energized. It's because we split our energy all the time. I'm going to explain a little story about how I got to really experience splitting energy because I do house clearings from house clearings all around the world. So I'm Kimby sitting here, and say for example, I went and cleared a house that had that wasn't selling actually. So I went to this house over in Europe. Sitting here, I went to the house over in Europe and I explained to the owner while we were on online. I explained to her what a house looked like and explained exactly what I could see. And I could see that there was a film over the front of the house. And as we connected to that film, it was actually a hex or a curse that's been put on the house that stopped it from being sold. And when I went over to this house and I was standing where this film was, I could see who put that curse on the house. So I'm there talking to the person or the energy that put the curse on that house. But while I was talking to that energy and I was sitting here, I could also see in the corner of my eye that there were two little kids, energies, they were ghosts, in the front room of the house. So before I knew it, I could see myself turning around and walking backwards into the house, and I was watching myself talk to the person like at the front gate. So not only was I sitting here and was I talking to someone at the front gate in Europe, but I was actually walking into the house as well. What I did is I went in, I got the children out, and then the curse was taken off. The curse was there to keep the children in the house. So remove the children, curse was taken off, house was sold. So long story short, we can split our energy. And I don't know if you guys, if you play around with asking the angels for help or asking God or the universe or whatever, but when you actually ask them for help, you often probably wonder, well, how can they help me and help someone else around the world? Well, they do actually split their energy and they are able to help everyone. And, I'm a human sitting here, so I'm not an archangel floating around the sky, and it is very, very easy for me. I don't know about anyone else, but for you guys just to have a bit of a feel about what it's like to split your energy, you can see that you can, when you do think about something in the future, your energy does split and go into the future. So if you are someone that constantly thinks about the future, worries about the future, plans too much about the future, you will probably experience a lot of tiredness and not so much not so much amazing energy because you've split it. And again, if you've had trauma in the past, you will then again struggle with not having all your energy right now. So this is where what I would call you guys to do is daily, literally just sit where you are, call your energy in from the past, and you just bring it in, call your energy in from the future, and then call it in from wherever else you've split it. When you help people, when you talk to people, you can literally be splitting your energy. So just call it in and you watch, you will find that you will feel amazing and you'll be full of energy, and then you will be able to pretty much run at full capacity. So try that one. Hi Peggy, hi Diane, how you going? So try that little exercise. The next thing we're going to go into is, hi darling. The next thing we're going to go into is calling energies in. So I make a joke, and it's not a funny joke. Actually, it is a funny joke. What am I talking about? I make this joke that I call in Oprah every day because I've got a picture of her on my wall and she's holding my book. I've got beautiful things from people saying that, see you on Oprah or that sort of thing. But I actually love Oprah's energy. So what I do is on a regular basis, I literally call in Oprah's energy and it comes in around me and I can feel that and I can connect to that. Funnily enough, I then listened to a podcast yesterday with Oprah speaking to Esther Hicks. So you guys who in this kind of spiritual industry know Esther Hicks and how she channels Abraham and speaks to collective consciousness through Abraham. So what happened with this conversation that Oprah and Esther Hicks had was that they kind of were talking a little bit about what Esther did, and it was a really good interview. If you Google it, it's on YouTube with Oprah and Esther Hicks, so have a good listen. But what she says, and it's hilarious, is that Oprah says to her, "Oh, you've been calling in my energy over the last few years and trying to get my attention, haven't you?" And Esther Hicks said, "Yes, I have." And instantly, then I actually got a bit of a heart attack because I've been doing that to Oprah for the last year, and I'm thinking, I know it was really good, Peggy. So I actually got a bit of a heart attack thinking, oh my God, Oprah knows that I'm calling her in because I do that quite often. And so any of us can connect to any energy, whether it's alive or dead, simply by calling them in. So if you guys have just joined, I've done a little bit of an exercise about splitting your energy at the beginning. So if you can listen back to the video, you will see how you can, or how splitting your energy and what that feels like and how you can actually keep it contained and keep your energy nice and high. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is calling in an energy. So what I want you guys to do is think about someone you'd like to connect with. It can be anyone. Now, it can be clients, it can be a celebrity, it can be someone you love or whatever. So I want you to think about someone that you want to connect with. And then I want you just to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Okay. So then I'm just going to I've already got mine in. I'm going to get you to say in your mind, I'm calling in such and such. I'm going to call in Oprah again. So I'm calling in Oprah. You guys, you call in whoever you want to call in. Close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Now, what you'll probably find is you might feel a little bit different. So some people get their hearts start to race and they start to actually attach to the energy that's coming near them. But if you're like me, I actually feel their energy behind me or off to the side of me. So if you want to comment below as to what you feel as you connect and bring this energy in, and you can connect to any energy in the world, whether they're alive or dead. So you can call them in at any time. So and they can be archangels, they can be guides, they can be spirits, they can be, again, people who are alive. So to me, it actually doesn't really matter if they're alive or dead. I can call in anyone. So call them in and connect with their energy, and maybe even describe what their energy feels like. So Oprah's energy is actually really warm. It's very warm, but it's also, she is quite direct, but very sweet at the same time. She's got a very, very kind heart. I'm just going to send her back now. So, and I hope she doesn't watch this video. So, although she already knows because she spoke to Esther Hicks about it yesterday and I listened to the interview. So anyway, I want you guys to really feel into this energy. So again, I'll just reiterate what I talked about earlier, is that if you think too much into the future, you technically are splitting your energy into the future. Bring it back. If you're thinking about stuff from the past, bring it in. Bring your energy back and stop thinking about the past, stop thinking about the future, and just bring your energy into now. And then also call back your energy from wherever it is around the world. And then also you can call in energy, and you can actually, if someone's energy that you're calling in is that you want to actually attach to them or you want to get their attention, you can do that by calling them in. So have a little bit of fun with that. Comment below if you've got any questions or anything. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing some special sessions where we're not only calling in these energies, but we're talking to them as well. And I'll be teaching you guys how to do that in this special half-hour session. So I'll put the link below as well if you guys want to join me. So thanks for joining me today. Play around with your energy and your energy, other people's energy, and really play around with it, because it's really fun, but it's actually really important not only to our own well-being, but also other people's well-being and connecting to people as well. So have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow.